Welcome into the Smokers Haven Fantasy Football Podcast. I'm Z. I'm here with Andy.
Yep.
And Cope. And yeah, we're coming at you with the Week 11 recap. I'm excited.
Yes.
Full slate of games this week. No buys. Thanksgiving tomorrow. Food and football.
And football on Friday.
Yeah, football on Friday.
And then college on Saturday.
Amazon stealing the Black Friday shoppers. They're like, stay home, watch football, shop from your couch.
Right. Well, it's a reason for all the guys to stay home. Like, sorry, hon, I got to stay and watch the game. I can't go out shopping.
They're giving it to everybody too. You don't have to have Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
I read something interesting about it. So if you don't have Prime, you're going to get certain ads. If you do have Prime, you're going to get certain ads based on your shopping habits. Kind of different. But if you haven't checked it out, huh?
What if you don't shop?
Yeah, you probably don't have Prime either then.
Nope.
So you'll get a certain kind of ad. It's worth checking out the Prime Vision. It's pretty sweet.
It is pretty cool. Yeah. I do enjoy it. I have Prime, so.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, so we'll jump in. We got Ryan's RSO, Sioux Falls Fantasy Addicts. We got Green Solutions Victory defeated Team 8. Stupidest team name ever. It's probably worth half a point, too.
Great. Wait till we get to another team.
123 to 122.5. Cooper Kupp injury probably cost Team 8 a victory. Calvin Ridley had 26.5, Ayuk 23.5, and Gus Edwards in the super flex spot scored 19. Yeah, good play. Herbert scored 29 in the losing effort for Team 8. We got Dark Star Dragons defeated Inside Insight 121 to 103. Tank Dell with 24 and Tyreek Hill with 25 led the way for Dark Star. Lamar had 27 for Inside. We got Tony Romo defeated Kamish 71 to 62.
Yes.
And they both just.
Justin Fields scored 22 for Tony Romo. MVS dropped a long touchdown that would have won the Chiefs and Kamish their matchups. MVS still hurting Packers fans.
Yes, he is.
I
Breaking their
love
hearts,
that.
even on another team.
That shit's awesome. Smokers Haven. Technically the can opening of the week.
Yeah.
But defeated Tank for Caleb, who didn't put a lineup in, 138 to 22. So I'm not hitting the button for this one.
Oh no, you're gonna save it.
Tank didn't feel the lineup. So
So I'll start doing that.
Smokers Haven still had a big day. Saquon had 27, Mahomes had 20, and the rest of my team had solid days. To get to 138, only two guys over 20. Fighting Rabbits defeated Burnt Cookies, 117 to 80. Keenan scored 22, and Tua added 21 in the victory. A.J. Brown going for half a point. Quite unexpected for Burnt Cookies.
Yeah, just a bad game for him.
Yeah. 1 for 8, I think. That's what
Yep.
he ended up with.
It's not a good day.
And Killer Cards
No. That's the take.
opened a can on Chronic, 127 to 71. Killer Cards QBs led the way with Purdy scoring 32 and Murray putting up 23. Chronic got good performances from his QBs as well, with 28 from Josh Allen and 24 from Jordan Love. Rest of the team scored 19.
That's how my team goes.
Garrett Wilson, Gabe Davis, and Devon Achane combined for negative 0.5.
Ouch. That went to this guy.
Yeah, with three guys go for less than 0. That's not good. That's tough. But you're rebuilding, so it can be forgiven.
Yep. Next.
That's the way it goes. You got a good team, so it's
I need running backs.
Yep. So does everybody.
I don't have any.
Yep.
I have like 8 of them on my team and 4 of them on IR.
That's brutal. Burnt Cookies still in first place at 9-2. Green Solutions Victory, Dark Star Dragons, and Killer Cards all tied for second at 8-3. Green Solutions has a pretty decent point lead. We got the Fighting Rabbits alone in fifth at 7-4. Smokers Haven and Inside Insight tied for the last playoff spot at 6-5. I've got a massive scoring lead because I lead the league in scoring. Team 8, Chronic, Tony Romo, and Kamish are tied for 8th at 3-8, and I'll basically eliminate from the playoffs.
How did he move by me?
Tank for Caleb is alone in 12th, right where he wants to be at 2-9.
I hope Caleb doesn't even come out. He's a fucking. I hope.
I need to go back. I doubt it though. Team 8 has an outside shot of making it if Fighting Rabbits or Killer Cards somehow slips into the 6th seed or lower. Otherwise, he's done. Burnt Cookies, Killer Cards playing a big matchup first versus the tied for second team. All of the matchups are the top teams versus bottom teams.
Yes, I get the bye week this week.
Yeah, you get Tank.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, there's your week 11 recap.
I think no worries.
Kind of playoffs are coming. We got 3 weeks to go. So yeah, we'll kick it over to Andy for his first recap.
Okay, I'll go first. Second. We'll go to Fishes League. Don Titty spanks Wade $192 to $122.
He's got such a good team.
Don Titty's team blew up on Wade with all but the Dallas kicker scoring in double digits. Don Titty had Ayuk 29, Kittle 23, Dell 32, Washington's D 22, all points. Wade had Josh Allen 33, Edwards 21, Hall 18, Cooper Kupp 2, and Garrett Wilson -1 with Ridley 33 on the bench.
Yep. I can't blame him there though.
I bench Ridley in a
I'd play
couple.
Kupp and Garrett Wilson over Ridley last week at least.
Jarvis defeats Relax 138 to 88. Jarvis had a bye week with this week with Relax having half his players in the lineup that were on a bye.
It's like half the time he fields his team, plays out, like puts players in, and the other half the time he doesn't do shit.
No, so I'm not going to talk about his team, but Jarvis had Jalen Hurts for 20 points, James Cook for 19, McCaffrey 21, and Tyreek Hill 32. Yeah, here's a good one. Here's a real good one.
No, it wasn't.
Queen Fish beats Smokers Haven 157 to 112.
Yeah, all but eliminates me from the playoffs. I have slim outside chance, but no, this was brutal.
Queen Fish had all but Curtis Samuel score in double digits.
Fuck yeah, she did.
She had Mahomes, White, Adams, St. Brown, Reed, all of them with 18 or more points. Smokers Haven had Prescott, Warren, and Hopkins.
It's good to see Jalen Warren coming along though.
Yeah, you got 26 there.
Yeah, that big touchdown basically put up that
80-yarder or 75
Yeah.
yarder or whatever.
That helps when you get, there's
Yeah.
13 points right there.
Yes, it does. Didn't
Big-
help me enough.
Otherwise, I mean, he only had 50 more total point or 5 more points than Najee had, who had 8.
Without
so-
that big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep holding on to that hope over there.
Well, I mean, we'll
Ward's
see what
taking that
happens now
job.
too. Though we don't know what their offense
Yeah,
is
now
going to
that-
look like going
now that
forward.
Canada
so.
is gone, they're all blaming Canada.
Yep. Blame Canada. I mean, what did Terrence and Phillip ever do to you guys?
I got to live with this every podcast, man.
Well, that was a good reference.
All right. Big Fish defeats Killer Cards 165-125. Big Fish had Purdy, Gibbs, Sutton, and Cowboys D put up points, while Killer Cards had Russell Wilson, Keenan Allen, who's been a stud all year, and Metcalf. House Gordon smashes Little Fishy 140 to 77. Yeah, once again, House Gordon got the bye week this week. Because, the other one don't play the other one. So, we'll talk about House Gordon. Mixon, 21 points. Montgomery, 18. Nakua, 19. And Pollard, 18.
God, Nakua, if Cup misses time again, he's going to be could be a league winner.
Yeah.
Kyron Williams just
especially
got
as
taken
a-
off IR, though, today.
Yep.
Well,
Yep,
and
he
as a
did.
guy that was undrafted, I mean,
So I'm saying it's somebody that you probably either didn't even draft and just picked up or whatever, but he's going to be your wide receiver 1 or 2.
yeah. Or if you did draft him, you took him in like that 3rd round flyer, late flyer, like
as like
hey,
your wide receiver 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's provided excellent value.
Chronic defeats Jay Leno, 158-117. Chronic had Howell, 25. Barkley, 30. Kelsey, 14. Swift, 19. Browns D, 18. Leno had Burrow, 12 points before getting hurt. Brian Robinson, 19. DJ Moore, 22. And a kicker in the name of Will Lutz with 21 points.
It's ridiculous.
That's right, folks. I said a kicker.
That sucks for Burrow.
That sucks
Yeah.
for the whole Cincinnati team,
Yeah, it
damn near,
does.
except for Mixon.
Yes, it absolutely does.
Standings, 9-2 teams, Don Titty and House Gordon. Both have already clinched a playoff berth. 7-4, Chronic. 6 and 5, Big Fish, Jay Leno, and Killer Cards. Right now, that would be your playoffs. Outside looking in, we got Wade and Smokers Haven at 5 and 6, Jarvis and Queen Fish at 4 and 7, and Relax at 3 and 8.
You got an outside chance.
Relax
we
has a
got 3
chance.
weeks to go here.
Yeah, I'm way
you
back
gotta
in
win
points,
out,
so
though.
I'm basically,
He
I'm
has to win.
basically 2 games back.
You got to win out, though.
Eliminated already at 2 and 9. It's a little fishy. There's no way he's getting 4 wins in 3 games.
Nope.
Next week's matchups, we got Chronic versus Don Titty, 3 versus 1.
It's a big one.
Big Fish versus Little Fish. Yeah, Big Fish is number 4. Little Fish, you know where you're at. Smokers Haven, Jarvis, 8 versus 9. Wade versus Jay Leno, 7 versus 5. House Gordon versus Killer Cards, 2 versus 6. And Queen Fish versus Relax in a Cellar Dweller.
I need House Gordon to win. I need to win, and
Yeah, you need to win
I don't
against
know, Wade or
Jarvis.
Jay
just to-
Leno. Probably Wade.
Yeah.
Just to keep everybody even, then at least.
Who's Wade play?
Don't forget Turkey Games and have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Black Friday. All right, Coop.
All right. Starting off here, we got Brandon's league. Starting that off, we got Fish overrates my league, hates me, 113 to 89. Fish did lose Burrow right away, but still got 17 from Keenan Allen, 14 from Kittle, another 18 from the Seahawks defense to lead him to the win. Rate my league hates me. I had Stroud for 19, another 15 from Gibbs, and 23 from the Ravens defense. But yeah, nobody else on the roster over a total of 9.4 points. Total from 4 wide receivers.
That's rough.
Yeah, one of them being A.J. Brown. So, yeah, just a rough day there. So, next up, we got Smokers Haven open a major can of whoop ass on Jarvis, 159 to 88. Smokers Haven had Herbert for 32, 26 from Barkley, and a 40 spot from the Cowboys D.
That's ridiculous. Jerron Bland, 4 interception returns for touchdowns this year. Just 4. That's more than a lot of good receivers have. He has 4 receiving touchdowns.
How many passing touchdowns does Bryce Young have?
I don't know. Probably not many more than 4.
I'm going to say 3.
How many does Adam Thielen have? Probably all 3. Next up here, we got Inside Insight over Burnt Cookies, 120 to 94. Inside Insight had 25 from the 49ers defense and 23 from Tua and 21 from Ayuk. Burnt Cookies had Kyler for 24, James Cook for 16, another 16 from the Vikings D. Then we got Killer Cards over the girls. Basically, Brandon beating himself.
Yep.
Killer Cards, 129 to 89. Killer Cards had Burt Purdy for 36, Cardinals D for 21, and then 15 from Montgomery in an easy win. Girls did get 20 from Tank Dell and another 17 from Goff, but not a good day otherwise.
The bottom one.
Next up, we got Leno over Chronic, 126 to 109. Leno had Lamar for 30, 16 for CDC, and 15 for DJ Moore. Another 37 from the Bills defense. They're almost matching the Cowboys D.
Yeah, defenses in Brandon's league are huge.
Chronic did have 30 from Josh Allen and 16 from Mixon, but 14 from Pollard and nothing from the rest of the roster. Did have Ridley on his bench with 24 and Jaden Reed with 15.
Yeah.
Nuts. The defending champ has lost 6 in a row.
Yeah.
Danger of missing the playoffs. Doesn't even have his first round pick either.
I don't need it because I plan on winning it.
Your team's hella good, so you're just getting
Yeah,
unlucky.
well, let's see. I played Cooper Cup. Ooh, yeah, I played Jamar Chase. And I played Amari Cooper, I believe.
I look back through the last your 6 losses there, and you're over 100 every week. You're just playing somebody who scores more.
It's all right.
Oh, I just seen the fish comment.
Like a half hour later, bud. Some bitch.
Looking at
That's
next
some-
week's matchups, we got Leno versus the girls, Burnt Cookies versus Chronic.
Yes. What is his record?
And then getting into the big games, we got Rate My League Hates Me versus Inside Insight, Smokers Haven versus Fish, and then Killer Cards versus Jarvis. kind of the big games going.
Yep.
So
Yeah, we're going to start shaking stuff out in these last 3 weeks.
Yep. Cobwebs off my team.
all right, back over with your next one.
All right, you got the winner take all league.
Yeah, finally a good one.
Man, this starts off rough. Killer Cards defeated Smokers Haven 166 to 140.
There we go.
Field scored 23, Dax scored 20, and Keenan Allen scored 22 for Killer Cards. Allen and Barkley both scored 28 for Smokers Haven. Sucks scoring 140 and losing. But in this league, at least I went 1-1.
Right.
Which is why
A little
we
bit
do
of a
that
bright side.
median points thing. All right, we got a little fishy. Opened a can on Jarvis, 151 to 78. Purdy scored 32. Herbert added 29, and I put up 24 for Little Fishy. Jarvis's team didn't do shit. So
No, I think that's the trash one where he's got like 2 players and the rest
nothing
are
to
trash.
report there. Wade defeated Token White Guy, 145 to 120. Kyler led the way with 23, and Mahomes scored 20 for Wade. Trevor finally had a huge day with 36 points for Token, but it wasn't quite enough. Chronic defeated Inside Insight, 144 to 116. Lamar and Calvin Ridley both scored 27. Tank Dell added 24 in the win. Tyreek Hill scored 25. Jalen Warren 22, and Gus Edwards added 20 in the loss for Inside Insight.
And he lost Burrow.
Yep.
He's got
he's
his
in rough
quarterbacks,
shape.
or I think he picked up Pickett.
Was
That's what
it?
he's got.
I think he might have picked up that other kid, the Bengals kid.
Oh, Jake.
Did he
Browning.
get Browning? Or?
I don't know. I see he picked up Pickett
It
though.
won't matter. Jay Leno defeated Mike Smith in a sibling matchup, 87 to 77. So yeah, this game happened.
Yeah. Okay.
Wicked Clown defeated Burnt Cookies, 97 to 51. Tua scored 21 for Wicked Clown, and that was more than enough.
Yeah, pretty much.
Top half points for this week were Killer Cards, Smokers Haven, Wade, Lil Fishy, Chronic, and Token White Guy. Standings: Smokers Haven in first at 15 and 7. Inside in second at 14 and 8. Wade and Wicked Clown tied for third at 13 and 9. We got Killer Cards and Burnt Cooks tied for fifth at 12 and 10. Chronic in the seventh and final playoff spot right now at 11 and 11. Lil Fishy, Jarvis, and Token White Guy are tied for eighth at 9 and 13. Couple games back at seventh. Jay Leno's in 11th at 8 and 14, and Mike Smith is in 12th at 7 and 15. Nobody's eliminated for the playoffs yet. No one's clinched a spot yet either. Super close. Not quite. Week 12 matchups. Smokers Haven versus Burnt Cookies in a matchup of current playoff teams. Token White Guy versus Lil Fishy, and will be close to an elimination game.
Hoping to go 2-0.
Yep. Mike Smith versus Chronic is a must-win for Mike Smith to maintain any playoff hopes. Jay Leno versus Inside Insight, also a must-win for Leno. Killer Cards versus Wicked Clown, another battle of current playoff teams. And Wade versus Jarvis, in what isn't quite a must-win for Jarvis, but it's damn close to one. Current points leader is Wade with 15-16. Smokers Haven right behind him, 15-12. And way off in the distance is Killer Cards in third with 13-90.
Who's in fourth?
Didn't go that far.
All
All right, that's it for the Week 11 recap for Winners Takes All. Over to Andy.
right. Well, hallelujah. Because this is the Hail Mary Congregate League.
Hail Mary Jane Congregation.
That's what I meant to say. Love Hurts put boots to asses on Little Fishy. 121 to 19.
Oh, jeez.
To 19.
What?
19.
He's just donating money in all kinds of leagues.
Yeah, an obvious bye week here as players, we're out of bye, but in the lineup for Little Fishy. Love Hurts, though. He had Jalen Hurts at 17, Gibbs 18, DJ Moore 19 on the Cowboys defense at 27.
Damn.
Yeah, you're going to hear that Cowboys defense in every league that has one.
Thankfully, it's not too many.
Burnt Cookies defeats Commish 116 to 97. Commish lost Walker, Andrews, and Aaron Jones in this in this week's game.
Ouch. And Walker's out for this next week.
And so
Andrews
is-
out for the year. Aaron Jones out for next week. That's brutal.
Burnt Cookies had Herbert, 28 points. James Cook, 17. Rashad White at 15. Commish had Stroud at 16. St. Brown, 17. And Bills defense, 27. Jarvis defeats Massage Watson, 118 to 78. Massage Watson had both of his QBs on a bye and a kicker on a bye, so he had no option. And he also played Wilson when Arizona didn't.
Oh, I didn't realize he was out until.
Jarvis had Mahomes with 20 points, Hall 16, Ayuk 24, and Devontae Smith at 13. Massage Watson had Jalen Warren 22 and Singletary. Yeah, he still plays 18 points.
Shit, 2 good weeks in a row for Singletary.
He's looked good in
Yeah,
that
yeah, he
offense.
actually does look good.
Killer Cards defeats Miximus 125 to 83. Killer Cards had Jackson for 28, Keenan Allen at 22, Devontae Adams at 17, and Nakua at 16 points. Maximus had Howell 16, Swift 18, Sutton 14, and Ravens defense 15 points.
I mean Raiders defense.
What'd I say?
I thought you said
You
Ravens.
said Ravens.
I wasn't
That's
quite
why-
sure.
Raiders. I was getting excited.
Yeah, this next one's exciting.
Yeah, you read that? Smokers Haven hooked a big fish, $144 to 79. Smokers Haven had Prescott 20 points, Barkley 28, Ridley 28, Metcalf 18, and 49ers defense at 15. Big Fish had Dobbs 15, Montgomery 17, and nobody else punched in the time clock.
Yep.
Thanks for that first rounder fish for Dobbs.
Game of the week, number 1 versus number 2, and number 2 Chronic defeats number 1 Inside 133, 129, and a close one. Chronic had Kyler Murray at 21 points, McCaffrey 19, Tyreek Hill at 25, and Tank Dell at 25. Inside had Josh Allen 27, Pollard 16, Mixon 18, Lamb 13, and Brian Robinson 16.
That was a good game. 133, 129.
That's a close one.
Standings. 8-3 teams. Chronic, Smokers Haven, Inside. 7-4 teams. Love Hurts, Killer Cards, Big Fish. One game separates the number 1 and to number 6.
That's crazy.
Outside the glass. 6-5 teams. Burnt Cookies and Jarvis. And 4-7 Commish. All right, so those first teams are so far ahead that these teams are eliminated already. 3-8 Miximus. I'm not even gonna give you records. Massage Watson and I'll give you a Little Fishy at 0-11.
Commish damn near too with all those injuries.
Oh,
You'd
yeah.
have to win out and have somebody else lose out. A couple people lose out.
Week 12 matchups. Chronic versus Love Hurts. That's your number 1 versus number 4. Commish versus Jarvis. Number 9 versus 8. Burnt Cookies versus Massage Watson. If Commish loses, he's eliminated. Burnt Cookies versus Massage Watson. 7 versus 11. Pick up a slushy. Slurpee.
Burt Cookies is basically getting a free Slurpee this week because I already knew I was done for the year. So especially when I had both quarterbacks on a bye this week,
Yeah.
and I traded my other quarterback to Fish. So what do you do?
Yep, that's the end of a dynasty season when you're a rebuilding team. So
Killer Cards versus Smokers Haven. 5 versus 2. Little Fishy versus Inside. 12 versus 3. That's a bye week for Matt. Big Fish versus Miximus. That's your 6 versus 10. And yeah, don't forget turkey games.
a couple big matchups there. Cards and Smokers Haven, Chronic and Love Hurts.
Couple big
Especially
games.
when the other top teams have bye weeks.
Yep. I don't get a bye week for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
that
just
sucks.
wondering who Little Fishy's going to take number 1, so that way who I know I can take number 2.
Yeah.
Right? Anybody who doesn't take Marvin Harrison Jr. number 1 is crazy.
Well, it depends on the roster too. I mean, if you're
Nope.
already loaded, but
Nope. As far as I've heard and seen from this football season in college, unless you're in a super flex league, then you can debate. But in a league without super flex,
Yeah, true.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is amazing. A man amongst boys.
Well, he's coming from just that breed. His dad was
Yeah.
an NFL superstar.
He's got pretty good genes.
Yeah. And guess what? You don't think he probably gets information and has been picking his dad's brain?
He's going to be amazing.
Yeah. He's going to be really good.
Can't wait to pick him in a couple leagues.
We'll see. All right. So next up, we got Tony's RSO, otherwise known as the South Dakota Auction League. First up, we got Burnt Cookies over Donkey Puncher, 137-98. Burnt Cookies got 28 from Barkley, 22 from Jalen Warren, and 17 from Tua and 16 from Mahomes. Donkey Puncher got a 32 spot from T-Law and 16 from Pollard, and another 15 from Stroud, but just not enough. Next up, we got Smokers Haven edges out Killer Cards, 117-114.
Fell asleep during Monday Night Football. I was still behind. I woke up and seen what the final score was. I was like, I don't think I got that done. Just did.
Yep. You had 20 from Gus the Bus, another 13 from a sneaky play there in Ty Chandler, 16 from Prescott, and then 12.9 from Devontae Smith on Monday Night Football.
I'd like to say Ty Chandler was a sneaky play, but I literally just don't have other options. So
Next up, we got Killer Cards did have Keenan Allen for a 22 spot, 17 from Devontae Adams, and 16 from Montgomery, and a solid day from the roster. But
I was a 9-1 Killer Cards too. That felt good. Saved my slim playoff hopes. They're really tiny in this league.
You
But
beat him, I beat him.
yeah, nice.
next up, we got Fish dropping an elbow on a 128-74. Yeah, he just opened up a can. Fish had Purdy for 26, 18 from Gibbs, and 16 from Brian Robinson. Leno doesn't have any starting quarterbacks on his roster.
No, he's in trouble. Yeah.
His entire roster, I don't think there's anybody he can pick up. So
I can trade one.
Yeah. I think trade deadline's passed, actually.
yeah,
Oh, this got to. No. Damn it.
so
Yeah, no, it shouldn't, but it does.
just not good for him. Next up, we got Dark Star Dragons over Inside Insight, 120-111.
And Matt
Dark
had a losing
Star had
week.
I must apologize. Apparently, I made Tommy DeVito angry last week with all the jokes. Put up a 22 spot today for Dark Star. And then you got 16 from Puka and 11 from Kelsey on Monday night to get the win. Inside Insight did have Josh Allen for 22 and Tyreek for 25 and another 19 for Moore and then 18 from CMC, but just not enough. Just not enough. Nothing you could have done either. So
Yeah, that's tough.
next up, we got Jarvis over Andy,
Skip.
97-84.
Skip. Skip.
And Jarvis had Ayuk for 24 and 18 from Singletary, another 18 from Hurts on Monday night to get the dub. Andy had Herbert for 25 and 24 from Tank Dell, but no one else over 7.5 points.
Nope.
Next up, we got Teabaggers over the Bald Beavers, 105-85. Teabaggers had Fields for 21 and another 21 from Kyler. Also got 17 from Amon-Ra St. Brown and 18 from DeAndre Swift on Monday Night Football. The Ball Beavers had 23 from Lamar, 18 from Kittle, and 14 from Rashad White as he continues his march towards the number one pick.
Just gonna one thing that did change though, he no longer has the 1 and the 2.
No,
If it ended.
you finally.
I think I bumped up to like 4, and Leno's the 2 right now.
There you
It's
go.
super close. It's within a handful of points for like 3 or 4 of us. So.
Yeah, so you just gotta hope you keep scoring well.
See, I cut everybody that was either like done or not scoring any points, and picked up players who might score points just to try to increase my max points. Do everything I can so Jim doesn't get 1 and 2. He already fleeced me bad enough.
You fleeced yourself.
Always. I just need to not trade with Jim. Every time it turns out bad. I know how Brandon feels trading with me.
Looking at next week's matchups, we got Burnt Cookies versus the Bald Beavers, Teabaggers versus Jarvis, Leno versus Dark Star Dragons, Smokers Haven versus Fish, Andy versus Killer Cards,
Boom. That's going to be
and
another win.
Donkey Puncher versus Inside Insight.
He'll have 3 losses, and 2 of those will be against this guy.
Yeah, I'm just looking to try to continue to put up points. I don't care whether I win or lose. I just want to put up a lot of points to just get it. I know I can't do it record wise, so I have to do it points wise.
Yeah. You've
But I've still
too
got
many
about a
losses at this
59 point lead, so I just got to keep that up.
There's almost no way you miss out. Like Matt would have to start losing and drop out of it. Matt's the only one that would be able to get you in points. So
Well,
if
you
he were
never
to,
know.
if
There's
he were to
still 3
lose some
weeks
games,
left, so
if I could pass up Matt, then I could knock you out. No, I need to pass up somebody, otherwise I'm out. No chance at the championship pot.
it's good. We need to keep rolling that shit over and let it build again. Was this the league that Matt took it down in?
Yeah, he's already
Yeah.
taken it once. Jerk. All right, we'll do the last one. We got Andy's league.
Oh, man.
25 points was the largest margin of victory this week. 3 games decided by 8 or less. So I don't even know if I want to hit the button because none of them really deserved it.
Yeah, okay, no, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
We got Honolulu Blues defeated Big Fish 118 to 110. Goff scored 20, and with a big day from the kicker, enough to get the victory. Big Fish had Purdy on the bench, but nobody was going to play him over Jalen Hurts. And A.J. Brown was just a massive letdown. A.J. Brown probably cost him the game, scoring half a point. Florida Bills defeated Chronic 132 to 124. Josh Allen scored 29 to match Herbert on the other side. Hill scored 25 in a losing effort for Chronic. Hopkins over Keaton Mitchell would have won the game for Chronic.
Yep.
Keaton Mitchell just jumped the bandwagon, huh?
Well, no, I kind of just picked him up more for next year. I figured
Just decided to
Dobbins
play
is
him?
probably not going to be there anymore.
No, Dobbins probably not going to be in the NFL.
It's one of those guys I normally like.
He
About
looks
the time
quick.
of the season where I'll pick somebody or 2 up for who
Yeah.
I think might have a chance next year.
Just shouldn't have played him. Fins Up defeated Token White Guy 112 to 108.
Yeah!
He's won 3 games in a row. Andy? Me? Now Coop. 3
All
in a row.
because
You guys are
He only
chasing
has
me.
3 damn wins on the season.
You guys, I didn't say nothing that was.
He had 0 wins. They beat Andy, beats me, beats Coop. Now he has 3. Not even in last anymore.
Yeah. And you have his first round pick now?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
But I have the other guys too. So it's, yeah, Fins Up wins his 3rd straight game, all against the people sitting around this table. So sad. Tank Dell had 24. Gus Edwards had 20 in the win. Ridley and Lamar both scored 27 in the loss. Miami kicker over the Pittsburgh kicker was the difference between winning and losing for Token.
Yeah. I was kind of kicking myself. I should have thought about that and switched it
Offensive
around.
wise, just went with the Miami guy.
Yeah, because I was thinking, oh, they'll get more opportunities maybe because I was thinking maybe they would create a few more turnovers in Pittsburgh, but apparently DTR kept pretty well control of the ball and didn't create a lot of
He was
turnovers.
decent.
So
Yeah.
I mean,
decent.
he didn't lose them the game, which
No.
is one of the reasons I was thinking, all right, they'll turn over the ball a handful of times, stick
some
an extra
field
9
goals.
points. Yeah, somewhere around there. I feel like he should be good for at least 4 field goals. But yeah,
Here's the biggest one. Lil Fishy defeated Kick Ass 127 to 102. Sam Howell put up 22 in the victory. Stroud matched that with 22, and Ayuk added 24, but nobody else really did much. Smokers Haven defeated Wicked Clown 131 to 112, and this was a battle trying to get that last playoff spot. It was a big win. Justin Fields had 23, Jalen Warren had 22, and the Cowboys defense added 21. I'm loving that trade for the Cowboys defense. Barkley had 28 in the loss for Wicked Clown. Standings, we got Big Fish and Honolulu Blues tied at 9-2. Florida Bills in 3rd at 7-4. Token White Guy in 4th at 6-5. Tied for 5th and 6th. The last playoff spots are Chronic and Smokers Haven at 5-6. We got Lil Fishy and Wicked Clown 1 game back at 4-7. Go Lil Fishy. Fins Up and Kick Ass are now tied for 9th at 3-8. Need Lil Fish to win some more.
oh, he needs to lose the rest of the say. I need Fins Up and Kick Ass both to win in like 2
No,
more
that's
games
enough
apiece.
wins for both.
And then, because that way I end up with the number
Yeah.
1 pick and be
No.
like, hey,
Come
want
on,
the
Lil
number 1
Fishy. I'm
pick?
rooting for you. Week 12 matchups. We have Big Fish versus Florida Bills in a battle of 2 of the top 3 teams. Honolulu Blues versus Chronic, and Token White Guy versus Smokers Haven. I'm going to do a lot to shake out playoff seeding. We got Wicked Clown versus Kickass. Almost a must win for Wicked Clown to keep his playoff hopes alive. And Lil Fishy versus Fins Up. Also close to a must win for Lil Fishy. And it is a must win. Come
Go
on.
Fins Up.
Come on, Lil Fishy.
Make it 4 in a
Just
row.
keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Don't touch that boat, Nemo. Don't touch that boat.
Oh, shit. All right, that'll do it for Andy's Week 11 recap.
All right.
That'll do it for our recaps, too. So,
Yeah, I was also looking. Yeah, that was also the same league. I lost both Aaron Jones and Kenneth Walker.
oh, brutal.
So yeah, that's I was like, oh yeah, that's I
That's
was
tough.
pretty much once I lost Walker. I was like, yeah, this is dumb.
We're going to do our NFL picks. So far, Coop is in the lead with 100 correct through 11 weeks. I've got 93 correct, and Andy's at 86. Coop is just whooping her ass in this thing.
So I
so.
gotta get
But-
16.
Oh, you did do
something
your
this
cool
week.
little thing this week.
My what?
He put the games in last week.
No, I forgot to do that this week.
All right. Well, give us a little start with Thanksgiving.
All right. So since you won, you get to pick first. Since you went 9-8.
All right.
First game we got Green Bay at Detroit.
I'm going Lions.
Yep.
I think we're all in agreement there.
Be cool to see the Lions win on Thanksgiving. Doesn't happen very often. Doesn't feel like, at least.
Next up,
And they're there every Thanksgiving.
see if the Cowboys can disappoint you here. We got Washington at Dallas. What do you got, Andy?
Why am I picking? I got last.
Well, we tied, so you get to go.
I'll pick Commanders, obviously.
Really?
Well, yeah, fuck the Cowboys.
I'm going Cowboys. Obviously.
Yeah, you're home.
Obviously.
I'm going Commanders because, yeah,
I do like Sam Howell, though. He's one of my
I
favorite
gotta go
players.
with
The faith.
Cowboys just because, again, I think
your
they're.
buddy did. Because your best friend did.
I just
pick with his
I
brain.
think their defense, they're just the defense on Dallas, is
incredible.
so much better as of late.
God, if we had Diggs. Just dream
Well,
about
yeah,
that
you
sometimes.
probably wouldn't have had that lull had you
I
lost.
just
it.
dream about that sometimes. You got some fucked up dreams, man.
Roster
You don't
rating
just
in your
dream about
sleep?
your favorite teams
Wake up, fucking bed's
if they
all
didn't
wet.
get an injury. Like,
like
Not
roster
just like
rating
a
over
water
your
bed.
NFL team. Like, I don't know
God,
about
defense
that.
would be so good.
Wet in the bed.
Oh my god, it's so awesome
No water
if we
bed.
did that. Right, and then the night game on Turkey Day, we got San Francisco at
Yep.
Seattle.
49ers.
Yep. Yeah, that defense is awesome, too. It's unfair that they got that trade from the Redskins at the deadline.
Yeah.
They didn't need more defense.
But they
Well, they got it, though.
they got it. They're like,
Definitely
yeah,
did. They most definitely did.
let's just stop everybody from throwing the ball. All right, then we got our Friday night game, the Black
Friday
Friday
day
game.
game.
Friday day game. Well,
Because-
afternoon game.
Interestingly enough, there's
2
a,
o'clock.
I think it was a 1961
Or 3
law
o'clock,
passed in Congress that said NFL cannot have Friday night games or Saturday night games during the fall to protect high school and college football. So after 6 p.m., you're not allowed to have NFL games on Saturdays.
What if
That's
it
why,
goes to overtime?
or on Friday, which is why it's at 3. Kind of interesting.
That is weird.
Congress made a law when the NFL could play games.
But yeah, we got Miami at the Jets, and I think this is easy. Dolphins.
I don't know. Tim Boyle? Tim Boyle? Nobody?
No, just you, bud. Just you. I'm going
I signed him up.
Dolphins.
Did you see that? What I gave him? I had an open quarterback spot in the reality sports, and it prorates contracts, you know, based on how far you are this season. Does it tell you? Does it say how much I gave him? Oh, it doesn't say it.
Go to
It just
contracts.
shows you the.
I put
prorated.
like 20 million, I think.
You put 20 million. What?
Yeah, it ended up giving him 8.8 for the rest of the year. 8.8 million for the last 4 games or 5 games. I wanted to make sure I got him.
You got him, bud.
Yep.
You
I
got
got
him.
Tim Boyle. He's got to be better than Zach Wilson, right?
I don't know.
You
man.
hope so. I mean,
That team could be good. Man,
Could.
their defense is
if
awesome.
they had Aaron Rodgers at quarterback,
Yeah.
that's what the whole offense is geared towards.
Yep.
All right.
We all go Dolphins?
Oh, you didn't go Jets?
No. Did not.
But you're $20 million man. You're turning your back on him. You're
Also not
I'm
starting
going to
it
give
this
you
week.
$20 million, but I'm going to pick the other team.
But I lost Burrow and I think Richardson.
Ooh.
So I'm down to just 2 starters. So it's like I need a third one just in case.
Got to have that emergency.
Sucks that's Tim Boyle, but
I'm feeling it. In the one league, I have Hurts and Carr, and I got to hope Carr's back. If
it
he's
sounds
not,
like he is, but
because my other quarterback got hurt, and
yep. Yeah, quarterbacks are having it rough this year.
so next up, my favorite game of the week: New Orleans at Atlanta. You know, I got to take my home team. So
Hold on. I'm looking at last week's games. How come I don't have the Lions on there? You deleted them. I picked them over the Bears.
I can't go back and look.
Oh, but we do got the podcast.
We do.
But anyways, what was the game?
So we will review it.
Yeah, where's my red flag?
Andy's under
Where's my red
protest.
flag?
Falcons or Saints at Falcons.
I'll go Saints. I know I did. I know because I picked the
Ritter's
picked the
back. I
Lions
saw
all years.
Ritter's back.
Yep.
And it's in Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm going Falcons.
Especially coming off a bye week, if not,
Now they know they need to use Bijan all the time. So.
I'm hoping Arthur Sith doesn't fuck it up. Otherwise, he could be losing his job.
Can
That's
only
what
hope.
I think. But next up, we got Pittsburgh at Cincinnati.
I'll go Steelers.
I'm going Steelers.
I think we all agree there because,
Bengals do not look good without Burrow.
yeah. I mean, Mixon is going to probably be okay, but you just don't know what you're going to be getting from Mr. Jake Browning. So, next up, we got Carolina at Tennessee. I'm taking the Titans just because they're at home. It's going to be cold, and Bryce isn't going to like
Bryce
playing
Young
there.
versus Denham.
I know who I'm picking.
Denim. Denim.
Yeah, I'll go Titans. I'm
I'm
going
going
to go Titans.
Panthers.
Panthers?
I'm going Panthers.
Oh, boy.
Bryce Young's going to figure it out.
No, but they're still going to win.
Next up, we got Tampa Bay at Indianapolis.
Go Bucks.
I agree there. I think Tampa Bay is going to win.
Bucks at Colts, huh? Bucks at Colts. Yeah, I'll go Bucks.
Right. Next up, we got the Shit Bowl. New England at the Giants.
Jeez. That is gross.
That is gross.
I'm going Giants. Go Tommy DeVito.
See,
I'm
that's
going to
what
call you Tommy even. You earned it. Call you Tommy DeVito, not even Danny anymore.
I'm not going to pick this game. I'll
I'm
take
going to take the Patriots just because I think their defense is going to
no!
be better than the Giants.
No!
They're both so bad.
All right, Andy, you got to be the tiebreaker.
Rematch of a couple Super Bowls. On the Manning cast, what's his name? Why am I not fucking Mark Wahlberg. Wow. Mark Wahlberg was like,
I'll go
I'm still
Patriots.
not over that Super Bowl lot, the 18-1 season. He's like, that one still hurts. And Eli's like, it's good to hear.
That's fantastic.
Oh, so good. Eli's awesome.
All right, what'd you take there, Andy?
I went Patriots.
All right, I'm alone on an island with the Giants, huh?
All right.
Where you belong.
Next up, which I think will be the funnest game in the afternoon, we got Jacksonville at Houston.
Ooh, I like it.
I like this.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence versus C.J. Stroud.
I'm taking Houston.
Jacksonville's coming off a huge
I'm
game.
going Jacksonville.
Stroud's coming off 3 picks.
That's why I
It's
think
in Houston,
Stroud's-
though.
Yeah, it's in Houston. I think Houston's going to find a way to pull this
I'm
one
going
off.
Jags. I'm going Jags.
All right. Next
It's gonna
up,
be a good game, though. I agree. That's gonna be fun.
that's gonna be fun to watch. That's gonna be the one that we should have the main TV on.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Next up, first of the afternoon games. We got Cleveland at Denver. I am taking the Browns here.
You going Browns?
I'm going Browns.
That defense is incredible. I'm going Broncos. Just because
They fucking keep winning.
Dorian Thompson-Robinson, I just don't know he's going to be enough against that Denver defense.
I think Myles Garrett is gonna freaking eat.
Yeah, it's probably
Russell
going to be like
Wilson alive.
15-9 or 15-12 or something stupid like that. But,
6 field goals in the
like,
game.
it's going to be a defensive battle because both teams have good defenses.
Well, now. Well, let's see, because Denver lost their safety again, too. That
Yeah.
Kareem Jackson.
Keeps hitting people too
Well, he
hard.
keeps launching himself with that
Yeah.
crown of his
He
helmet.
just hits too hard.
But who'd you take there?
The Browns.
The Browns.
Yeah, I'm alone on that one too, huh?
Great. Next up, we got the Rams at the Cardinals. I am taking the Rams.
I almost quickly said Rams.
I'm going Cardinals.
I am too. I think Murray back. They've been competitive in a lot of games. Yeah, I'm going to go with Kyler.
All right. First of the late kickoff, we got Chiefs at the Raiders.
That's Chiefs.
I think so too, because I think the Chiefs will still
I
be the
hate
Raiders.
picking the Chiefs.
But
Sounds like Kelsey might actually retire this year. So he's been thinking about it a
Who
lot.
said that? Who the fuck said? Oh, this guy right here.
That would suck. I traded for him in a
He'll
couple
be in
weeks,
Hollywood.
hoping I'd get
He's
him for
gonna
2.
retire this year. He'll be in Expendables 5 next year.
Doesn't have to work ever again. His girlfriend has
more money than
billionaire.
Yeah, but she goes through boyfriends like nothing, dude. Like wet tissue paper.
Next up, we got Buffalo at the Eagles.
I'm going Bills.
That's a good one.
I'm taking the Eagles.
God damn it. Fuck the Eagles, man. Yeah. I'm going Bills.
Damn it.
That's just because
Am I
you're
gonna
an
catch
Eagles.
up to
I
you?
am an
Keep
Eagles
picking-
hater.
The only reason he's doing. You should have known.
Fuck the Eagles.
He won't take the Eagles, Andy. You know that.
He took the Giants though.
They're
so-
9-1 by luck.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to worry about the Giants.
And you know,
the Giants
stupid
are not
Jalen
making
Hurts.
playoffs.
I told you guys can't continue getting all these rushing touchdowns. It's bullshit. He has 9 rushing touchdowns, 7 of them from the 1 yard line. The tush push. 7 out of 9. How does that keep happening?
He just
They're
crosses,
good at it.
He just crosses that line.
Not fair.
Dude, he squats like 700
Bullshit.
pounds.
That's
he's
why
fucking-
no other quarterback gets a tush push.
It's because they
Next.
can't.
Because they can't execute it. I mean, but Sanchez had a butt fumble. That was kind of close.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was pretty close. I mean,
It was the anti-tush push. And we got Sunday night. We got Baltimore at the Chargers.
oh my
I'm taking the
God.
Ravens.
This should be a good one too. Ravens defense, phenomenal. Yeah, I'm gonna go Ravens.
I damn it!
I would love to see Herbert win.
I'll go Chargers.
Just doesn't seem to happen very much.
I'll go Chargers.
And then don't know why they didn't flex out the game. This is
They
where
do not
should
use their
flex.
flex power.
Yeah, because they should have flexed Houston or Jacksonville at Houston to the Monday night.
Yeah.
game. And just have Chicago at Minnesota.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's your Monday night game, people.
Fields versus Dobbs, huh?
I'll go Vikings.
It's in Minnesota.
Yes, I believe so.
Still probably no Jefferson
That's all
because
right.
they got to buy next week.
I'm taking the Vikings. As
Fields
much
is
as I
look
hate
good.
it makes me want to fucking vomit. But
Yeah, whatever. I am too. I'm taking the Vikings. I want to throw up too.
God, just
So,
talking about it makes me want.
We're gonna do this a little different. We're just gonna leave it until we come back to do next week's, and we'll like quickly go through the.
Oh, we're going back to last week.
Yeah,
I
we'll
wanna
quickly go
relook
through
at
winners
all
and
my-
losers from week 12 next week before we do our week 13 picks.
change. it
We'll
up
just
a
kind of
little bit.
quickly go through them, and so we can figure out how many we got right and wrong.
I don't care.
Tony may have been a little too elevated to do
No,
it correctly. so-
we're gonna go back and
Oh,
listen
we
to week
are.
11 and see who Andy picked.
We are.
Who the
Guaranteed.
Lions play?
The Bears.
All right, Lions. Yeah, you probably picked.
I would never have picked the Bears. I have not picked the Bears at all this year.
Unless we both picked the Lions
I've
and you
picked,
were like,
I've picked the Lions every single week.
All right. So we're going to be back with you guys next week for our Week 12 recap.
Yeah, the
Week
fucking
13 picks.
fixing all my picks here because I know I was
Maybe
getting
Andy will
screwed.
have one more right, and we'll have
I'll probably
tied
have
this
like
week.
38 more wins on this. I'm going through all of these. Because that
All right,
is-
until next week, everybody.
Later.
Oh, shit. Stay high.